from any part of Nigeria. That was what they signed. And it was, they said when they got to Nigeria, they explained it to Ojukwu. They said, so they explained it to Gowon. Gowon, you the Chris?
It was the Oba of Benin. It was the Oba of Benin that said, you just give them everything.
Yeah, that's what they told you. They said, you the mentor. You allow Ojukwu to have. Do you understand? This is even like the best deal. Better than the independence deal. The Eastern, Western, Northern region signed. Oh, this one, you go just they appear like say you'll be president. You are not president of the whole country anymore. They trashed it and they killed 5 million people just to cover it up. I am sad for that.
So that is the only time we will have a conversation, because whatever the country Nigeria buys as their military warhead, they will have to share it within the region. So that is the only way you can have that.
If it continues to exist, will derive its power from the region. Therefore, the region cannot threaten the region or anybody. That is the real power, and the regioning towards the final. If everybody won't go there, there's no point to buy guns.
So, again, so at the end of the day, like I told that my friend, I said, if let's say what's his name, Titobi or Showore, they win. After 8 years, what becomes the game? We'll go back to status quo.
Go back to the status quo, yeah. Or you have to fight a war in order not to let those who brought Nigeria to a point where Peter B had to be sought after. You have to fight not to make sure they get to power again. But why? Because of Nigeria.
So
come on.
So I was saying it makes no sense. So anybody that thinks that this Muslim and Muslim ticket is wrong, I mean, it's not wrong. It's wrong as far as Nigeria is concerned.
It is insensitive.
Well,
you know what I mean now? It is not wrong, but morally it may be wrong, or it is quite insensitive for those who call themselves political leaders in Nigeria not to give a damn, despite all this division, and they went for it. Like, we don't care. That is insensitive.
My brother,
guess what? It's going to get worse.
Yeah, my brother, the only reason I told you is wrong. You don't plant granite seed in the rice plantation. Yeah, all of them are still plantations. You don't. Because of the way the contraption is. If you presented Christian and Christian tickets, what do you think they would say?
They will accept that too. So not at the national
that's the
level,
reason
but they are giving excuses of Shebi Taraba, Shebi Cross River. Shebi, I say, they give excuses for something you are going to cry. You cry river, you cry blood. Ask those who championed the Bokwari. Osita, let me take another one, okay, Baba?
Thank you very much.
Have a good one. There, I have another caller. Thank you very much, Kenuzo. I'll read your comments, by the way. 1 second, my caller, if you don't mind. Just 1 second, please. Now, Mayego in North Korea, Russia, Venezuela, UAE. Don't our people think they already thought they would just vote out the criminals? Are Nigerians sane? That's a big one. Listen, the right answer is that Nigerians are not sane. Nigerians are not normal. I didn't say it. Their government said it, right? The National Bureau of Statistics said over 70%, well, Ministry of their Health, by the way, repeated by their Minister of Health at the time, Isaac, what is his name again? Ayola or something, Isaac. He said that over 70% of Nigerians are suffering from schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is aronpolo, wiri gidi. So if I tell you, say, I am not trying to mock you or wish you evil. Now, your own Minister of Health once told us that over 70% of Nigerians they have mental health problem. Why? The frustration, not too much. Wahala, not too much. Here we go. Hello there.
Hello, my General.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, my General. This is my second time of calling. I'm so lucky.
The second time. Do you mind telling us your name?
Yeah, I'm calling you from Dublin, Ireland.
From Dublin, class.
Yeah, I'm just very close to you. Yeah.
I like that. Now you're alive. Everybody can hear you, sir. I'm sorry I muted you earlier.
I'm not going to keep you for so long. Yeah. I'm not going to keep you for so long. Just to say, congratulations for the arrival of Leila.
Oh,
and,
thank you.
And just with regard to Agbeke and other kids as well. Okay, so hopefully, when I come to Scotland one of these days, we meet up.
And I would love to see that, sir. I was, you see, I went somewhere yesterday, right? And then we had to drive into this boat that will take you across the river, right? Then you continue and all of that. Then immediately I just I told Agbeke, I said, you remember we had a plan that we were going to go to Dublin and we're going to go by ferry, which means we'll drive into this, they'll take us across. Who knows? We may run into ourselves soon in Dublin too.
Yeah,
seriously,
no, when
I
you
have a
come
lot of plan for
into
next year.
when you come into Dublin, that's my number there. I live in Dublin myself. Yeah,
we have a lot
just give
for
the call.
next year.
You have my number.
I have to say. Well, again, sir.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, you have my number there anyway, and I will listen to you all the time.
I know.
Even though if I miss the live show, I always go back and listen back, right? I've never missed any of your shows, right? And if you come into Dublin, you will surely say it on the show, and I will know in advance. Even though if you don't, I'll surely know the show.
Sir, it's called meet and greet, okay? Just few people who have time. They will say, "Oh, Mayego, are you going to be there?" Because we know how it is now. Not all of us get the time, but as usual, of course, I'll tell everyone, I'm not a ghost.
I can't wait to meet the great man. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. I know.
Very quick one,
and I would love to meet a lot of people as well. And I think 2023 is one of them. So I am going to be on the move a lot in 2023.
Okay.
God willing.
That would be fantastic.
Yes, sir.
That would be fantastic. God will grant you good health. Amen. And enough protection around your family to be able to achieve that. Okay. Now, very quick one, Mike. I'm not going to stay for too long.
Come on, go for it, sir.
Yeah. I've been trying to call, during the time when that lady was killed in Sokoto. I forgot her name now.
Deborah.
That she was Deborah, exactly. I've been trying to call and it's been very difficult. Do you know that this Fulani, this northern dominant, and taking absolute, I don't want to use the bad word now, control of the entire country has been going on for so long.
Yeah,
I'll give an example, my Edmund. Anybody that is listening on this call that have been in that from Lagos Island. I'm from Obalinde, right?
Good.
In Lagos Island.
We have somebody from the real Lagosians here now. Now tell me, sir, go on.
Exactly.
Please.
And during the time, there's this Eyo festival that is done in Lagos, right? And during Eyo festival, right? One of the control
the customary, or let me say the customary law, the tradition, so to say, sir. Go on.
Tradition, exactly, that's the right word. You are not meant to wear shoe or slipper.
That is right. I know about that.
Yeah, exactly. Do you believe that Hausa people will wear shoe, they will wear slippers, and if them try to stop them or do anything, they have their dagger in their agbada or in their pocket. To the extent that the army in Dodan Barracks changes that nobody should touch the Hausa people, even though they wear shoe or they wear slippers during their festival.
So that don't cause wahala.
I'm talking about early 80s now. Early 80s, mid 80s.
40
all
years
this dominance, all this power play, it's been going on for so many years. It's not a new thing at all.
Sir, you know what they did to us, right? They managed to condition us to accept all those anomalies, right? Because like you said, when we were growing up, it's like it's a normal thing for somebody from northern Nigeria, either Hausa or Fulani, to carry knife. But you as a Yoruba man, it is a crime. You can't carry knife. So they condition us that way for years. Guess what, sir? The generation that conditioned us to see people carrying knife and stabbing people and say, hey, what did you do to it? Don't provoke them, or you said don't provoke them. You know what I mean now? That generation, they are now telling us to get used to those carrying AK-47 that could enter our village and kill us and say, hey, be careful. They have AK. That is why we are rejecting that, I believe. Sir.
Exactly. You see, just to back what you said just now before my call came in, right?
Yeah.
About Nigeria having schizophrenia, a mental disease. Just to back it up, right?
Yes, sir.
Look at Obalinde. There have been many times that they said Obalinde, the whole entire land in Obalinde is only meant for the people that own the land for 100 years. Just last year, there was a threat that they are going to take Obalinde off the owner or the landlord.
Oh, the landowners.
And they noticed that the person behind it is As
usual. As usual, again, Egbawa. People of Etiosa local government will never forget what he did to them in 2004, 2005. He promised them a general hospital. Remember that, sir? Go on.
Yeah, I remember vividly. So the same man was the one behind to take up the land of the whole entire Obalende because it's very close to Ikoyi. Wow. Right? And you will believe that people that live in Obalende all their entire life, and they have this rumor that he's the one behind it. Come the election, they will revolt against him to make sure that he doesn't even smell that position. You will be surprised.
You think they have the capacity to do that?
No, not even capacity now. Yeah, maybe capacity. What I mean is, at least they will revolt within their own power.
In their own
Everybody
small
is
space.
to their own personal.
Right.
Exactly. You only have one vote. You know what I mean? You only have one vote. That people will vote with their own vote. That okay, no, this guy is not going to happen. You won't believe it, my ego. More than 70% of people there, they are still clamoring for this guy.
Unfortunately,
that is complete madness.
You know one thing, sir, where we sometimes feel like something is really wrong with our people, right? They are going through all of this right now, Abi. Now, let's say Tinubu now become the president and they take over the whole place. You will see the same people, right? They will now gather themselves. They will say they want to go and beg Tinubu in Bodilon to look into their case, to help them beg the people that took their land. Meanwhile, they know that he's the one behind it all. They will now come and then you'll be seeing videos of help us beg Tinubu. They are going to make me homeless. And then you say, Mama, but I saw your video where you are jumping up and down for Eyilokon. Because you will kiss it bye-bye. Now we need to let them know the consequences of all this action. So it's unfortunate.
Oh God! During my last call,
yes,
I don't know if you remember, I said that in my area, right? Yes. Only 2 people voted for. Maybe there's more that I know of. Voted for Shure.
I remember you said it.
Exactly.
I think you told us then that you even called people, you gave them money, and you said, please do this, that, and I want you to deliver for AAC in that place, but everything came back as 2 people, you said. I'm
telling you, even those 2 people, they are even afraid to cast that vote. That is how bad it is. And when you could, for example, in Lagos State now, when people are saying someone like Peter Obi or Obedience, whatever, are they thinking there are some election in Ethiopia that the ballot box is in the palace of the Kuje?
Yes.
Will you go in there and vote for any other person apart from
No.
You not even dare not. You dare not even try to do that.
Democracy
and they are saying this is democracy. Exactly. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? You know what?
It is even more heartbreaking, sir. It's more heartbreaking when you see the victims of the system coming to argue with you or trying to convince you that what you are saying is not as bad as you are saying it. It's more heartbreaking. I'll just be like, God, man, can invest something like my Well, it is what it is, isn't it? But let me take another call again, right? Thank you so much.
No problem. It's so nice. It's so nice getting through tonight. And hopefully, I'm looking forward to you coming to Dublin. My regards to Adeke
and yours too.
Leila
and to Madam.
Your brother. Thank you so much.
Baba, cheers.
All right.
I'll take another call. Here we go. Hello there. Hello, sir. Ma.
Hello, my Larry.
Larry.
Yeah.
How are you today, Baba?
What's going on, man?
Well,
man, I did okay. Good evening to everyone. Good afternoon. Good morning. Every time.
In Scotland, will be like, same old. We are back here. So, Larry.
Yeah. Man, I have just some kind of whatever to have to, especially what Osita said. Osita said something. 1993 is, is going to replay itself. And yes, it is going to replay itself. But that is if the Fulanis allow us to even cast votes. Because the thing is, they're going to they're going to declare a state of emergency. And when they declare a state of emergency, let everybody listen very well. You know all those recruits that they put in their army. The reason why they are killing all the young, able-bodied Igbo guys is just because they are already, working towards their plan. These guys are brutal. They're going to declare a state of emergency. Falano has already said it that with the whole situation on ground, he doesn't see any election coming. So let the obedience keep fooling themselves. If a whole Falano can say that, and he knows what is going on, and good Lord Jonathan already used that same excuse back then in his own days, saying, okay, Bruno and whatever is not.
It wasn't this bad then.
Exactly. So, it's now so bad that obedient people should open their eyes. You see, this thing is very annoying. When you are telling people stuff and they seem to be stupid and foolish, you feel like you want to slap the shit out of their face. Maybe I'm more of them alone. I don't want to go too angry because
you don't want to go full American on us. Yo, man.
You know what I mean? But, my brother, man. Oh, you feel like slapping the shit out of their face, and this chin in their faces just man, I don't want to say it. But you know what? Nigerians are so funny. Igbo has already said it. Whoever it is that wants to listen, let them listen. And I heard something about Gani Adams saying, blah, 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 blah. That one is just for himself and his pocket. And every OPC member that...
What did
Baba
Adams say?
Oh, you know how he's into politics, so let's just leave that guy alone.
Yeah.
We are all on our own. Yeah, we are all on our own. Anything Ghana don't say, going back and forth. My brother, that's how politicians do, man. You understand? That's how politicians do. So don't let us keep fooling ourselves thinking that Gani Adams is going to help us. See, I've already said it. I think I said it last time. I say if we don't make use of this opportunity to make use of the enthusiasm and the zeal that these people have, Igbo, Baba, Baba Mejeji, Adeniro àti Akintoye, and Onitiri, and Ayiloge, all these people, all these Baba, if you don't make use of their goodwill to the service of the Yoruba nation, my brother, we are going to lose it forever.
We may miss it too.
That's what I'm just saying. Because with the way things are, is it this Gani Adams that we are going to put our trust in? Is it who again? Who again? Just name. Who are we going to put our trust in? We have to use the zeal these people have now to be able to get what we want once and for all. And that's it. No, this guy already said it. Baba Igbo already said it. He said, I keep listening to that music, that evergreen song that says, Ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ ti ń sọ ìpè Jésù ò ní dé mọ́. Ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ sọ pé Yorùbá nation ò ní dé o. Irọ́ dẹ̀ ló ń pa o. Nítorí pé kí ni? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ó wá ní nígbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wípé gbogbo wọn wá rèdí ọkọ̀. Wọ́n wá ní Núwà. Àbọ̀ ọmọ mímọ̀ ni èmi lọ́dún lé yèyé rẹ̀ o. Baba, when this thing happen, they go begin the run.
It's a matter of time.
Baba. It's just a matter of time, and time will tell. That's just it. That's just my brother.
I like that phrase. And you know my own favorite part, the difference between here and there. We are here now. We are going there, right? The difference between here and
it's
there
just the T.
Is the T, right? Which is the time. So
and the T is time, Time will tell. My brother. That's just it. That's all I have to say, man.
Thanks, man.
Odua Nation now. My brothers in Biafra Nation, the obedience. Stop fooling yourselves, too. There is no election. They will declare a state of emergency. You guys will lose. That's just what I have to say. That's it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Baba. I'll take another one, and then we'll be rounding up gradually, okay? I have another caller. Here we go. Hello there. Hello. Let's see. One sec. I'm trying to bring you.
Brother.
Oh, grand. I've
got
the main one.
Brother, sure. Last day, Glasgow.
Oh yeah.
I want to learn.
Oh yeah.
Àbádó sure.
Nice one.
Àwọn ọmọ mi kan bẹ́ẹ̀ àti ìyá.
Nice one.
Wọ́n á ní àwọn tó wà ní UK ń pariwo wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n lọ fóyìnbó. Wọ́n lọ fẹ́ nìkan láti gbàwé. Tó bá jẹ́ bó ṣe easy nìyẹn, ìwọ náà ò dẹ̀ gba visa kó wá fóyìnbó. Bàbá. Tẹ̀lẹ̀ ń tọ̀ wọ́n.
Àjọ láti wò kó bí àwọn tó ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà, àwọn náà ó ti yẹ sí. Kì í ṣe out of order way.
Bàbá, tẹ̀lẹ̀ ń tọ̀ wọ́n.
Látànà.
Tẹ̀lẹ̀ ń tọ̀ wọ́n. Kérúbù ń deceive wọn. Bàbá mi ní much láti sọ ní pé I just want to appreciate you for all your good job. You've said it all. The so-called pastors, they will have their breakfast, they will have their brunch, they will have their lunch, and they will have their dinner. Baba,
they will have supper, they will have dinner, they have every available meal are served and dished by Nigeria.
I'm sorry to use this to balance. Emo ìgbà tí àgbàdo bá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jáde. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, àwọn àgbàdo tó máa ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jáde, tó máa ń lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì yẹn. Téèyàn máa rà tó máa fi ṣẹ̀wà alágbàdo tó bá ti délé. Tó bá kọ́ àdàlú, àdà fún yín bàbá. Tó bá ṣe àdàlú yẹn, ẹmọ báwọn èèyàn ṣe máa ń yàgbẹ́. Tó bá kọjá àdàlú, àwọn ọ̀gbẹ́ oníwọ́rọ́wọ́ yẹn.
It go purge you. No chopper much. It go purge you. All right, Jama purge everybody. Now everybody go collect.
But I send you one picture. 2017. I get one place for Ogba.
Right.
No, Ablegba is Azu. I might be near Amala Junction. I'm the man bombing one more area.
Right.
Amala Junction, I might be. When your sister for here born my son, my 8 months long mommy wa mo ti gbé fúnra mi nìkan gbé lọ Naija.
Yeah.
My demo receipt my share my my with you.
Yeah.
Baba, me I no scared now the street. I'm okay. I'm on Guru.
Tell me.
So one funny thing happened 2017. I bring on one here. I was lost it. Baba. I send you that video and that picture this night. When you talk about that flood, no be to say this in the app. Baba, people are just being dumb. And when you go to a job with me, Baba, all by 2017.
Did you hear them? But that's it. That's the only thing we do. Tomorrow, I will be number one. Well, dump
you understand me? You see, all the things where they talk, Baba, nobody needs to tell you, Me, I dey tell you who are you, my blood from another mother.
Thank you.
Ọ̀rọ̀ takura paba sọ, ẹnu ara ọ̀run ló ti jáde.
What is so àgbàlagbà ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀?
All the things where you don dey talk since e dey happen, and they never say anything o, Baba.
It is just.
I tell one my friend wey we dey from here dey go Naija. Àlọ́ Naija, ọmọdé lọ ṣe fàájì Naija. Ìtàkùnrin la máa ń pọ̀ pé ọmọ Naija na time bomb o. Ẹ máa wọn báńgà yà àtijọ́ ta máa ń yìn yẹn nígbà tá a kéré. Tó máa ní kinní pupa yẹn, tó máa lókùn lórí yẹn. Tó bá ṣẹ̀ṣà náà sí, a máa jó díẹ̀. Bá a ti jó dénú, a wá blò pọ̀. Bí Naija ṣe rí nìyẹn.
Ticking time bomb.
Baba, then go chop Baba.
TikTok.
Baba, then go chop their breakfast, then go chop their brunch.
Bless you.
Wọ́n tún bá wọn fi dinner gan lé lórí. They never say anything.
And Baba, let me tell them, nobody is coming to save anybody. Now we go save ourselves. See, when you are done,
Baba, what is done now?
You will drop it. And
when the time comes, you people will fight for yourself.
Yes, he said it.
Baba, how on earth? When I know the mad, when I know the crazy, that's in that way. Can you come and talk to me in your feet? Who present as Boko Haram terrorists, sponsor Boko Haram. Only Tinubu lo mú jáde. Confirm record. Baba, make I tell everybody where they hear this man. You know who they talk. Say, if them go check, and the cost of we are one of these politicians from PDP, one Baba like that. Only everything about Tinubu is fake.
But they judge.
And I want to believe that. But they judge. Thank you, Baba.
Yes.
Baba, somebody check go, Samuel boya Hausa Fulani go lo fún ya Tinubu lóyún probably.
For real.
No, see, Baba. Ono mo ya ti babe no. One ni no. Baba mo Yoruba ni one ni.
Part of the presentation is because of it kò sẹ́ni tó mọ actual truth about anything about it.
Everything about this man is fake. Lórí irọ́ ni. What time for our?
So I expect
for the so-called Nigeria, such one system. Baba, àwọn làánú mi ṣe. Bolu,
that's why I told them. That's why I told them.
He make one comment for comment section. He say, when I make comment, say, Baba, other people, most of me last week, the comment section, Igbo berry no bu. Nígbà tí ó ké sọ pé Buhari dey smoke Igbo Buhari dey smoke Igbo graveyard.
Bolu Baba say Igbo berry, which is a wet one.
Igbo berry ni chemical burúkú ló wà lára ẹ̀. Èèyàn tó mú gbó bẹ́ẹ̀rì kí lè expect látọwọ́ ẹ̀.
Kẹ̀wá ní kó wá speak sense. Act normal.
Baba, Nigerians are not acting too much now. Baba, we are not acting too much. Normal, basic life amenities,
of course.
Give us water, give us light, give us good road, give us good health.
We can take care of ourselves.
Baba, that is it, Baba. As I'm talking to you today, the UK government, my own wife, she's a senior research officer in this country.
Which is amazing.
You understand me? I won't mention her name. You understand me? Anytime she's working at home, I will just pick it from back.
Just to say hi. Today, she will never be working around this hour. Hopefully, she will just to say hi.
No, she's in bed now.
Go on.
She's in bed now. She was like, I'll call me. Husband, this man you've been listening to since all these years. I'm making noise this side. I say, I'm going into the garden. I'm taking my laptop to the garden. I'm not disturbing people.
I'm not going to go to bed. You're not going to go to bed and knowing that my ego is live. You're not going to sleep. Come on. I just want to be there like, wait till they sleep for this bed. I'm going to the garden. That's how you do it.
That is it.
God bless you.
We are not asking too much.
Not too much.
All we need is normal, basic life amenities that every human being on earth deserves. That is all. That is all.
And it's nothing to ask. And they have pledged never to
understand me, Baba? See, I'm not saying I'm not saying don't buy house in UK, don't buy house in London, don't buy house in America, don't buy house in Austria, don't buy house in Switzerland. No. But back home, all I need is, okay, I want to travel to Nigeria now with my family. In the family, there is constant light, there is good road, you understand me? There is security, you understand me? That is all I need.
Housing, there's good drainage system. There are things that provide a little bit of comfort. Nobody is asking for paradise. We are not even living in paradise in the UK. Don't we complain about some of the boroughs that are not so clean? Are we not complaining about council flat that have been infected with rats? Are we not complaining about things here? It's not paradise, but the fact is, majority of them works. They actually work in the interest of the majority.
Yeah,
that's the only difference.
Make I give you one small gist to find.
Tell us, give us.
My 21 years old daughter. Her mother gave birth to her when I was on the street in Nigeria, hustling. I brought her here when she was 11.
Right.
2020, I was in Nigeria for like 10 months during the COVID. When I came back, I was like, okay, you know what I will do? Just next year, I will just buy tickets for you and your younger brother. We'll go to Nigeria during the summertime, the 6 weeks holiday. You know what she did?
What did she do?
I didn't born her here. I didn't give birth to her here. My wife married me, accepted me without my 11 years old daughter when we met in Sweden. And I always appreciate her. God bless.
Thank her for me. There are not many that does that and stay with you that long.
There are not many.
You not say she was 11 when you brought her. That was over 10 years ago. It means you met her.
Baba, she's the one that even brought her.
She's still here.
The first application I did.
Go on, Baba.
Baba, the first application I did for her, they refused her. We went to Crown Court. She went to Crown Court
to appeal,
to fight for that appeal. Yeah, and she won. We didn't pay for any lawyer. She did all the paperwork. You know, you need to send the paperwork 2 weeks before the day of your court sitting. She sent a copy to the Home Office. The lawyer from the Home Office, he was like, oh, here is your lawyer. I said, I don't have a lawyer. He said, oh, who did the paper? I said, my wife. He said, really? Where does she work? I said, I don't need to tell you that. And the guy was just looking at me. He's a British. He was just looking at me. Oh, okay. After that, I told my daughter, I said, don't worry, 2021, we'll go on holiday, 3 of us, go to Nigeria. You know what my daughter did?
What did she say?
She went straight to her stepmother to tell her stepmother that, come, please go and talk to your husband. That's what she said, though. Go and talk to your husband. I'm not going to Nigeria in the next 30 years. What are they doing in Nigeria? Killings every day. All those corruption, all those things. No, I'm not going back to that. Yes.
The next 20 years or next 30?
She said 20 years.
Baba, you get job. Oh. No wonder we must fight for Yoruba nation. Our children should not. Should not invite the culture of never want to be home. And that's exactly what they want to achieve. That's exactly what Nigeria is achieving. Send us away. Send the best away.
Every night. How will someone will now tell me that I don't know what I'm doing? I'm listening to my
They have no idea.
To that every night. They have no idea.
They have no idea. They have no idea.
Sammy, it happens in every one of us houses that live in the diaspora. But we keep moving. We don't want to say it out. You know what I mean? It's not as if we're really enjoying that thing, the good life here. All we have access to good life. You do the same thing from Sunday to Sunday, Baba.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Same routine.
Same thing.
It's not life.
You get tired. I've never suffered a fever in my life. I've been in the UK for over 10 years now. I've never suffered a fever. And what is a fever? They say when they cut my grass, right? There's a poly something grass growing. And you start have to sneeze and sneeze and sneeze. I have friends who have suffered for a while, right? And then people came back from Nigeria. They said, oh boy, if when I was in Nigeria, I had this son. I was like, oh, damn it. You know what? I'm not going to Nigeria. I'll go and get the son elsewhere and I'll pay for it. So imagine if there's no all of this whole thing. I could easily go to Nigeria. If I want to go to Nigeria every month, I'll go to Yoruba land every month. I could afford it. I can afford it, right?
Why not?
But who would pay to go and face all that we talk about here? Are you not deceiving yourself? It is well. See, Baba, I appreciate your time. I appreciate the fact that you shared your own experience with us. The reason why I allow all that kind of personal experiences is because there are people like you watching too. Okay.
There are a lot of people who want to say it out, but me, I always tell people, you know what I mean? See, we all need to say all these things out for people that are back home to know what we are passing through here.
Yes. To even understand why
see, we are not just
so concerned.
See, we are not just shouting. We're not just shouting. We're not just ranting. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean? We are feeling the pains more than them.
But they don't know.
But they won't understand. That is the point. They will never understand. They say, Waloyinbo, Loyinbo should die in Nigeria. I complain. What's Nigeria? I'll just be laughing. Now these people, you people don't know what's that.
They have no idea.
But thank you so much. Let me give another call.
I'll let you go and meet the
my regards to your family. Thank you.
I'm done for tonight. Until next one.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Good night. I'll take another call quickly before we go. Showtime from the Adeyemo family of Ogbomoso to the family of to the Adeyemo family Ogbomoso. Showtime is here representing. Thank you so much, Baba. Hello there. Oh, hang on. I don't know why I didn't get it connected. Hang on. You should be connected to the main one, and I bet I've done that just now, right? Hello.
Hello. Yes, good afternoon.
So, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. My name is Temi from Dallas.
Temi from Dallas. Yes. You see, Temi, I've got some great men from Houston, from Texas, from there, using Texas, from Dallas. Now I've got Temi from Texas. I mean, from Dallas. How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Great.
Well, thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you. Thank you for your consistency and everything.
You're so welcome.
Well, I actually wanted to contribute. Like, I don't know if you've heard about this thing going on in Ibadan now.
Tell us.
Because Ibadan is where like, whenever people steal, then they just lynch them and then start killing them, like jungle justice. Of course, that one is common in Nigeria. We all know that.
Yeah.
Like, but now it's so rampant that now there is a new thing they are now doing.
Okay.
Before they just kill them, right? They just put tire, burn them, and that's it. But nowadays, you say when they kill them, while they are killing them, you just see some people, they'll just come with bikes. They'll just start cutting their body parts. Some will cut the leg, cut the... My mom was telling me that Agbaje, Mokola, challenge. Like, it's now happening very often. Like one Bobby Meiji in a month. Lost on Gogon.
So they can suddenly shout, ole, 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 ole. Then people will rush. So if they kill the person, then these strange people are going to show up, right? And they start cutting the parts.
So you imagine the kind of society our people are still living,
the
like
brutality, the brutishness.
So when we even talk about our people not being able to think very well, it's like they don't even know what good life means.
No.
Imagine, like the high rate of crime. Okay then, but anyway, another thing I would like to say, I don't know if you've thought about it.
Please,
I'm trying to recommend pamphlets, because this information that you give to us, some of us have access to the internet. So many people don't back there, and they need to hear more of these things. So I'm thinking if that method can work for Jehovah's Witness people, I think it can work for us too.
That's right.
Right? Because I remember when I was in school.
Evangelism that explains all of these things in the pamphlet in Yoruba, in English, and you just give it out, and you just don't know who is reading.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, because I remember that whenever they brought pamphlets to my place, I didn't used to read them. At some point, I just found myself opening and reading them.
When you are bored, you just say,
yes, you just pick it up. That this Yoruba Nation thing itself that they keep giving me, what's inside it. And then maybe that way we can start telling them what good life looks like and what they can obtain.
Do you know another thing somebody told us? And I said that there are so many ideas to keep this Yoruba Nation in the minds of the people and forever, right? One of them is this radio stations, FM and all that in Nigeria, where you can have a dedicated channel, right? Which is about everything Yoruba, the history, the journey, the destination, how to get there. Things like I'm live right now, I can begin to present through the radio as well. And I said,
I just hope they won't go after it.
You get what I mean? So
that's another
thing. I started the Diaspora Radio International, which presently only hear the audio of all my broadcasts. You go on to Diaspora Radio International, you can listen to me all day, all night, all week, all month, on all of my broadcasts in audio, right? But the intention then, was that if we have some platform here abroad, right, and then we're able to get a local radio in Nigeria, work with them in Yoruba land precisely, right? Work with them. All they have to do is this, right? As I'm talking right now, they are there in Nigeria doing their Oselenke job program. Or
all those
all these programs here, right? All they have to do is just remove the cord cable like this. They plug it into another one, which is my Egun's Diary broadcast as I'm talking right now. And everybody in Yoruba land will be hearing me. You get what I mean now? So I now realize that to do that, we require a better resources that will stabilize that area of agreement with any station that will take us up. And people can begin to say every night, I want to hear about Yoruba Nation. And it will be there everywhere. Plus the pamphlets.
Yeah.
But we need the resources to do that, man. So I'm taking that in.
Yeah, we still have a lot. We still have a lot. We have a lot to do. Like our people still need to be enlightened. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. So, Timmy from Dallas, thank you so much for participating. She gave us an information about extrajudicial killing that is increasing in Ibadan now. And then their body parts being cut off when they got mobbed and all that. So important. So then I have another caller, which I am going to call my own last caller tonight. Hello there.
Hello, my ego.
Oh, hello, ma. How are you?
Then thank you for your consistency, like the last caller said.
Thank you.
And the perseverance. I'll use that one again. So, Kuf Afarada. So, in continuing confession,
no, as well.
No, I
tí o bá sí ẹmọ tó máa sọ ni pé tí o bá sí àwọn tí à ń bá àwa tá à ń wá gan àti sùwà wa ẹsẹ ìlànà máa ń sọ pé àwa là á máa wá ẹ̀yin là á máa bá.
Ma'am, I tell you, the Lord will uphold you. Just don't worry, because you can be focused. Yeah, that is it. That's the spirit. Why I called tonight is the lady that just talked to, because about the pamphlet. The last time I called, we can help our people at home. So the thing what about Californian bills concerning security. This time security. We just enumerating what they should do in case there is this, what they should do in case there is that. But more the last time you were a bit down and you wanted to, then I pray, Allah Asha mo duro pe ki ma tun lo ma gboro Yoruba nation.
Àti sọ pé ní máa mix ẹ bọyàn ò dá wa dúró fún ẹni tí tàbá wò pé right láti ṣe in our own capacity ṣe get nsìn. Okay, ẹ ṣe jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí. Ẹ ṣe ká ṣe báyìí. So let's share àwọn yẹn as our own little contribution without having to say pé I fẹ́ ṣe and láti ẹ ti get nsìn. So I'm a manager, man. Brilliant idea báyìí. They are always welcome, you know that.
I called it ad bills. So bó ṣe sọ ẹ máa rò pé jẹ́ kí n lẹ́yìn àbí ṣé bí Yorùbá ṣe máa sọ kí n lẹ́yìn support ẹ so I think that so maybe we can do that to help them, because we keep telling them they refuse to listen. I don't even think they refuse to listen, because it's just that something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere. We all know people enumerate.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something that I've actually thought about, by the way, and I'll share that just for the sake of everybody listening to us. You see, what I found is that we know this era always comes, right? Election time, where they deceive them, same lies, same people, same thing, and then they do the same thing again. And after that, politicians abandon them, And most of the time, we abandon them too, right? We continue to say, you see now, look at yourselves. See, we told you, we did. Then, before we know it, man, 2 years will come, 3 years will come. The politicians are back, lying to them again. Then we are back as well, saying, hey, are you still going to do it again? So what I'm thinking now is that we have gone beyond that stage now. We should be getting really involved so that first time, right, we know they know what they are doing, man. But sometimes if they don't do this and it bites them again, what we want to sell to them, we never sell. You get that? So while they are currently being bamboozled here and there with all the lies about one Nigeria, this one will do it, that one will do it, yeah, we should also be able, as us, we should be ready. Yeah, we should be ready to take over the moment they are disappointed.
When they don't go back
to the good. That's what I've actually thought about myself, and I feel like we should go beyond just talking, right? Like you said, we should go into more doings. So when we go into more doings, then we can always be the alternative that politicians won't be able to get back to them and deceive them. But if we don't do something, we can always be wishing, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do something.
But very well, we do something. But very paramount. I want to listen. Come back one thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Security. It's sleeping now. It's shaking because all around. Now Tinubu log be shetima. Now our consequences will become bad dead. Our consequences ready and we So I do not know why my people are still walking upside down, thinking that magic will happen. So I don't know what we're going to do, but God will help us. But we can do the little.
See, we already know what to do. We just wish our people will understand better and embrace it. The reason is that many of them are living in denial now. And I don't know what you know, Shemo. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. As in question to
Shetima is just in fact
Asishe 2023 Iwo Omo Yoruba Alobama campaign fún suffer no dey tire you kota nbi won niyan o bo de gbo wo ma ja won létí pé elections have consequences as well.
Election yẹn ṣe mayegun.
Election wo lon rí ṣe. Story for another day niyan.
Ọlọ́run á máa ṣọ́ wa, we'll do our best.
So hello for thank you so much. Cherry, on our own part, we are not going to relent. We are not going to.
I mean, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Nobody can get over me in the Baba.
I think you cannot the land for war.
So Yoruba, I'm so glad.
Thank you.
And that you assist and stand. God will help.
You know what I said earlier, ma? I said if not for those, amazing people, wonderful people like yourself and many others all over the world, right? Sometimes you probably will see that it's never really going to be worth it to doing this. Right? Timoba
So you have them. So be strong.
Thank you so much.
Be strong.
You have a good one too, okay? And
good night, Jerry.
Nice night.
Thank
you, man.
Thank you.
Magbo, she's a very wonderful woman. I wish I could show you a picture. Well, speaking of great minds and then wonderful people who have formed a real bond on this platform, they would always make this every night conversation, or every now and then conversation. We try to share all that is happening in Nigeria in order for us to learn from it, raise alarm, and at the same time mobilize ourselves to fight for what we believe will keep us alive than what Nigeria has done to us. And raising the alarm to know the danger that we are all in is enough to say, well, we care. We do care. Before you become a victim, you are going to be grateful that we are among those who are speaking up. So on my Egun's Diary Political that we have formed such bond, I can tell you there is never a regret or any time of regret to say, or any time that I feel like, why am I even doing this? You get what I mean? So, because before we become a victim, we should at least put up a fight. This is one of them. As for the issue of our security and the rest of that, I can tell you this: people have not been as security conscious as they are now than they've ever been, so to say, right? Which means that one way or the other, Nigeria has a way of reminding you your place. Now, if you are living in denial of it, if you have been blinded by the fraudulent one Nigeria, rhetorics and all of that, don't worry. Nigeria has a way of putting us in our place. It has a way of showing you that Nigeria doesn't belong to you, doesn't belong to me. It belongs to those we call the owners of Nigeria. And guess what? You are not one. I'm not one. And if we have a choice, if we should be given a choice, if you have a choice, trust me, it's never going to be for, or it shouldn't be for how to keep Nigeria the way it is. It should be how not to keep Nigeria together for the sake of yours, your own sake. And if you don't care about yourself, can you please take a moment and think about the people you love or people who love you, vice versa. And then you will demand and ask that this madness should be brought to an end. And you can only bring it to an end, right? If you break it up. I'll see you some other time. Until then, I want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. You have been so wonderful as usual. And I'm going to see you some other time, okay? To my callers, contributors, commenters, and all that, great. I appreciate your time with me tonight. And when I see you some other time, hang on, I've got somebody here I want to say thank you to. And it is a super chat, I believe. 1 second. And that is 2324, I believe. So 2324. Thank you. Mayegun, there is this pop-up that always come on while watching movies on YouTube. I think if Yoruba Nation can have something like that, it is a YouTube advert. Yeah, pop-up when you're watching something or watching a movie on YouTube or any content. There's so many ways you can tailor art and all that about Yoruba Nation, but you need resources, real resources to fund them. We're going to provide those resources in time. Okay? And until then, right, we'll continue to put all our, all our blocks, all our, all our own weapons in our arsenal. We'll keep piling them up. And when we open them up at some time, right, when the time is right, and by the way, though, I wish the time is now, but we don't have the resources as much as we would love to expend them. But trust me, when the time is right, you are going to, oh man, you are never going to be able to avoid the message of, why Yoruba should be on our own. Everybody should have that message on their screen every time, every day. So that you see this fraudulent one that is meant to kill us and then ruin us as it's been doing can be tamed, ended. And guess what? We can break it up and save lives. To every one of you, thank you. I'm going to see you some other time. Until then, stay safe. If you're just joining us, right, you can watch this from the beginning again. And then if not, check it out. If you have actually subscribed onto my Egun's Diary Political on YouTube, like and follow my page on Facebook. If you have done all of that, right, you've done the right thing. But before you go, drop your offering, like the video. That is your own offering, the service tonight. I'll see you some other time. You all have a good night from here.
Àníyàn súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. àní ẹ̀sùn làjì lórí YouTube àní ẹ̀sùn làjì bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́ àní ẹ̀sùn làjì ijó ìgbádìyẹ àní ẹ̀sùn làjì pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o àní ẹ̀sùn làjì tí gómìnà kówó jẹ àní ẹ̀sùn làjì ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá àní ẹ̀sùn làjì aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o àní ẹ̀sùn làjì òkúra olóṣèlú àní ẹ̀sùn làjì ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì àní ẹ̀sùn làjì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́ ń sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn làjì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.